Hi everyone and welcome to day 16 of my 31 days of horror. And today I've just finished watching the movie It Follows. Now you're going to have to bear with me with this one, guys, because I always struggle to describe what the hell It Follows is about. So if you've seen it, thank God for that, at least you know basically what I'm going to be saying. If you've not seen it, guys, then I'm really sorry. I'll try to keep a lot of spoilers out, but it's a review or a mini review, so you are going to hear some things. So if you've not seen It Follows, go out and, buy it, hire it, borrow it off your friends, but watch it before you continue watching this, because like I said, I'm going to stutter my way through this because I do like this film, but I do find it difficult to talk about.
I used to daydream about being old enough to go on dates. I had this image of myself holding hands with a really cute guy, driving along some pretty road. It was never about going anywhere, really. Just having some sort of freedom, I guess.
Jay, you awake?
What did you do?
You're not gonna believe me, and I need you to remember what I'm saying. This thing, it's gonna follow you. Somebody gave it to me, and I passed it to you. Wherever you are, it's somewhere walking straight for you. All you can do is pass it along to someone else.
I'm scared. I need to find him.
What did he really do to you?
Apparently, he used a fake name to rent a house in the city.
This isn't real, I swear to you, this is just some game.
If it kills her, it gets me and goes straight down the line to whoever started it.
What exactly is supposed to be following you?
I don't know.
Something happened. It's not what she thinks, okay?
You don't believe me. Mom? No, it's me.
Everything's okay.
It could look like someone you know, or it could be a stranger in a crowd. Whatever helps it get close to you.
So, It Follows came out in 2014 and it's written and directed by David Robert Mitchell. It stars Maika, I think it's called, or Maika, Monroe. She also starred in The Guest, but she plays a character called Jay in It Follows. And it tells the story of Jay who has sex with a boyfriend, he drugs her, she wakes up fastened to this chair, and basically it tells a tale of this thing that will follow her and hunt her down until it gets to her, and it'll kill her unless she of course has sex with somebody else. So she passes this curse onto another person. Obviously she doesn't believe all this, she just thinks he's bloody mad, he's had his way with her and now he's trying to ditch her or dump her or whatever, but basically she doesn't believe that this thing is real. So she goes to college, then a day or two later, and she's sat in class and this thing is staring at her from across the road. It's an oldish lady, but it's just emotionless and it's just staring at her constantly. So she freaks out a bit, and when the bell goes, she leaves school, she's in the corridor, and this old woman is in the corridor basically waiting for her. So she panics and she legs it basically. So she tells her friends all this, what's going on and what's supposed to be happening, and her friends all laugh and joke, they're saying what a load of rubbish. But it's not long before things start to happen around her. We see all these people hunting her down. That's the only way I can put it. We see a scene where she's in a bedroom and this man just comes bursting towards her from this corridor, and it's quite a bit of it's a frightening scene basically, guys, is that one. And we see this man is on the roof of the house. We see all these people chasing her to beaches, swimming pools, like I said, in the bedroom, and we don't really know what it actually is. Now, is it all in her mind? Is it a consciousness? Like, she's feeling guilty because she's had sex and she probably didn't really want to? Is she disgusted in herself, so she's making all these images up and all these stories up? I suppose it's open to interpretation, and that's why I find it difficult to talk about this film, It's brilliantly filmed, it's a unique story and it's well acted, but it's so difficult to explain to people what it's actually about. And like I said, guys, I'll probably have give a lot of the film away straight away, because you've got to mention these things to actually describe the film. It's such a difficult one. It's not a run-of-the-mill movie by any means. It's a psychological horror. It's got a lot of horror elements in it, but it does get in your head. Because like I said, you've got to interpret it your own way. And every time you watch this film, you'll probably have a different interpretation as to what it was about. You know, make your own conclusions up. So basically, Jay, she thinks to herself during the film, well, if I sleep with somebody, I'll pass it on. So she does. She sleeps with this friend of hers who's in this group. And I want to give it away. It then chases him, it follows him, and let's just say mother and son. You can make your own conclusions up with that, but basically mother and son, it finally gets to this boy. But because obviously this boy's now been killed, it's gone back to Jay, because she's the last person before him. If that makes sense. So anyways, there's another boy in the group who really likes Jay and he's fancied her for ages, and he offers to sleep with her as a last resort, basically so she can get her life back on track, and this monster or whatever it is, it can follow him and come and look for him. So she does that in the end. I think they do have sex in the end of the film, and it's one of those where it's an open-ended movie, because it shows them walking down the streets at the end and they're looking at everybody so suspiciously. It's like they're being stared at, like they've done something naughty and that they shouldn't have done. It's that kind of environment where they're being looked at and they're looking back. They're looking back thinking, well, is this it? Is this the monster that's going to track us down? It's one of those. It's a film about coming of age, about guilt, about, again, distrust, which seems to be a common theme in my reviews at the moment. But it's one of those films that gets under your skin, because there's a few scenes, like I said, mother and son, there's a few scenes where it's just a bit creepy, it's a bit seedy, it's a bit dark, if you will. But it's a very difficult film to also review without wanting to give too much away, because it's a unique film. It really is a unique movie. It's playing in the background now as I speak. I'm going to watch it again because I do like it. It's a good film. But this is a quick review because, again, I keep saying that I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil any of these films too much for you guys who have never seen them. These 31 films that I'm doing, they're the films that I dearly love, and I want you guys to go out and also enjoy them as much as me. So if you've not seen it, brilliant, go out and do so. If you have seen it, comment down below. Tell me what you think your conclusions are to what this film's about. What is it about? What is it that's following them, chasing them? If you like this review, guys, give us a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. So all this is, as you know, guys, is for Bleak Cult Animal Sanctuary. 31 movies in 31 days. The links are all down below for Bleak Cult. They need all that we can get financially to help pay for wages, food, bedding, things like that for all the animals that they do look after. If you can, check the links out, go to the website, see what they do. Put your hand in your pockets, donate a few quid, it does help. And in the meantime, guys, day 17 is just around the corner. I've got a special guest for you all. I'm not going to tell you who it is and what film it is. You're going to have to come back tomorrow. But in the meantime, guys, thanks for watching, take care, and look after yourselves.